Good morning, Team Network members, and welcome to a special edition of Coffee with Curt. That's right, it is Monday, and it is another edition, but it's a little bit special. We had a meeting on Friday, a breakfast meeting at the Potomac Grill, and we went over all the new things that are happening. It was a soft launch of Team Network 3.0, as well as an awards recognition of our team captains and the MVPs that were awarded for 2013. Congratulations to all those folks. But I really kind of want to get into this because the meeting went fantastic. We had a great turnout, and the members are very enthusiastic about the new things that are coming down the pike. And you may have been there. You're watching Coffee with Curt. You may have been there, but you very likely were not. And there are some very important things to go over with you. And I'm going to take a few minutes today to go over some of the new things. We have put the scorecard, this is the main thing, is we've put the scorecard online, and I do want to show you a little bit about how that works, because it's important that you utilize these new skills that you're going to need to keep up with your scorekeeping. Everybody's kind of fired up about getting things going, and you're going to find out why. And then I have another very special announcement to show you how all this is going to be tied in together. So I'm going to just put it up here on my computer, and I'm going to walk you through a couple things. So bear with me. It might go a little bit longer than usual here on a Monday morning, but hang in there. This is a very important episode, and I really encourage you to watch it all the way through. So why don't we just go ahead and get into it right now. Okay, so here we are on the home page of the Team Network website. Most of you, I'm sure, have logged in at one point or another, but we'll start with the basics. You can put your email here and your password, or if you forget your password, there is a link here to go get it, or you can call Team Network and we'll be happy to pass that on to you. You can log in here, or you click on the member login right here, and the same type of fields would show up here in the middle. You type those in, and once you are approved as a member in good standing, you would end up in your member area. Now member logins turned into member area, and these are the links that have been on the Team Network website for quite a while. In this case, I had logged in as Robert Boots Harris, so this is his member area, and these are the links, except we have now two brand new links that have just been added to the site. One says Manage My Scorecard, and the other one says Scoreboard, which we'll talk about just in a little bit. So if you click on Manage Your Scorecard, what happens is you end up here. And here, this looks maybe familiar. Here's your exercises and activities going down the left-hand side, and each one of these have a certain amount of points associated with them. If you make a referral to a team member and you click this little box, little check mark will end up here, and you get 5 points for that. If you send another referral, 10 points. Another referral, 15 points. Did you attend your monthly Marty? Did you RSVP? Did you visit another team's Marty? Boots, of course, is known for visiting lots of other groups, so he might have in a month, he may have gone to his own Marty, but another 3 or 4 Martys here, and each time he visits a group, he's going to get points, a couple points for that. Anyway, you kind of get an idea of how that works. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go live right now and log in as Boots and see what happens. Okay, so here we are. We are now on the Team Network website live. All right, and we are in the member area. We had gone in and clicked on, I signed in as Boots. Robert, I don't know if you can read that here, Robert Boots. And then we go to Manage My Scorecard, and then you end up here where we were just a minute ago. Okay, so now, as you can see here, I'm not sure again if you can read this on the screen, but it says score from January to December 2014. You have 0 points. In other words, I'm Boots here. So he says in January so far he has 0 points, but your team has 66 points. So apparently some members of my team have already registered some activities on their scorecard. Maybe one person had 20 points, another person had 20 points, another person 20, and another 6. So would equal 66 points. So there's your team score. And as I said, Boots sent a referral, and he attended his monthly Marty, and he did RSVP, and he visited 2 or 3 teams here, so that's 2, 4, 6 points there. And coming down here, he also he sent an email message out to his group, so he gets a point for that. And then you come down here and you submit your score. Now this could be 2 weeks into the month, it could be 3 weeks into the month, this could be at the end of the month, but now it says I have 16 points. So now the team score has gone up to 82, as you see here. So that's kind of how it works. It's all automatic. We could log out of here and come back in here 3 or 4 days from now. Those same check marks will be done. And what we're going to ask everybody to do is make sure that your team scores have been registered before the end of the month. We might give you a few extra days into February. Maybe we were talking about maybe 5 extra days. And then once we pass that, you cannot get back into January or any previous month from here on out to alter your scores or do anything like that. So that's kind of how that works. Now, what we can do here is we can go to Boots's group is the Lower Montgomery leaders. So remember, we saw that they had 82 points scored total. And so if you go up to team pages and drop down here to the Lower Montgomery leaders, is his group. Now here once again the team score says 82 points, so there it is listed there. And if you scroll down here, you can see who's scoring some points here. Lori Shore has got 18 points, and moving down here, and there's Huckleberry Arts and Fine Arts, and there it is, the 16 points for Boots. Now what we did was these points are really all just arbitrary data that we plugged in. None of it's real yet. The official launch of the new Team Network 3.0, where we start keeping score, will be February the 1st. And so the idea is that we can see the team points here is 82. So let's go over to one of the other groups and see how they're doing. The Bethesda Chevy Chasers. Let's see, they have 87 points. So the Bethesda Chevy Chasers right now are just a little bit ahead as a team score. Let's go see what the Bethesda Rockville Rainmakers are doing. Okay, come on down here, and it looks like they got 120 points, so they're quite a bit further along. So again, this is all just made up points, but we wanted to illustrate how all that is. Now, if you all want to go in and see the scores and how they're lined up by team, we can click over here again into the member area, and remember we said that there was another link there called scorecard. Now check this out. You click on scorecard and voila, there is our scoreboard. How about that? Okay, so we've got the scoreboard. Now these are sorted by points. So looks like right now the Upper Montgomery Marketeers have 260 points, so they're at the top. Bethesda Rockville Rainmakers fall down at 120. The Rockville Action Team has 107, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Now on this side is our leaderboard for members. Okay, so right now Becky Briggs is in the lead. She's got the most points of any team member in Team Network, so she's at the top. Jacob is second with 49 points. Becky's got 66. Samar's got 47. Curt Kowalski's pulling up with fourth, tied for third place at 47 points as well. So this is how this is all lined up. Now again, these are all just phony numbers at this point. We're going to clear the board all the way down to 0, and we're going to start on February 1st, and we're going to say, let the games begin. In fact, our new slogan is, get in the game. It's time to get in the game. So, you know, what all this means? Well, we're going to have some wonderful prizes again at the end of the year, and we'll have MVPs, and we'll have the MVP of the entire league, and much of this will be based on the point system and some other criteria as well. But we are going to have some fun with this and recognize the leaders as we go along. And of course, this is just sort of a fun, competitive thing. And the bottom line is, obviously, if you're scoring more points, that means you're a more active networker. And hey, the more active you are, you heard the old saying, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. That's all we're doing here is helping to provide some positive reinforcement and to build some stats and to be able to analyze what you're doing in Team Network so we can help you be more successful, help grow your business, help generate new leads and new business for you, and help ultimately raise the value of Team Network. Aha, but we are going to put the power of Team Network in your pocket. What does that mean? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the new Team Network app. Okay, it isn't active yet. I'm probably looking at another 6 weeks, maybe by the end of February, 1st of March. This should be ready. That is our goal, that we'll be rolling this out. And the exciting thing about this is, for instance, if you want to RSVP for a Marty, you click on this link right here, and we're going to have it make it real simple. Yes, no, or maybe, and it's done. It's in your hand. You get that done. You want to see what your Marty schedule is. I can't tell you how many times people call me and say, I'm on my way to Marty. I don't have the directions. How do I get there? Well, all of your calendar is all going to be simply right here on the Marty calendar page. You want to send a Team Network member a referral. When you click on this link here, it'll bring up 3 slots. You could be able to type in the name of the prospect or the person who needs the business. You type in your name, and then you type in the person you're sending the referral to. You hit send referral, and it goes out to the person, gets a little notice on their phone that they've got a piece of business waiting for them, and they click in and get the information and follow up on that lead. You'll be able to update your scorecard from here. You'll be able to invite friends. One of the new things that we're going to be doing in Team Network is building our databases in each one of our teams, and I'll show you that just in a moment. It's another new feature on the Team Network website, where if you find someone who's interested, you just type in their information and they'll be invited automatically to the next Marty. If you got a real hot prospect and you want to give them 45-day free trial, you can do that here. If you want to watch Team Coffee with Curt from your phone, click on here and it'll take you to the new Team Network YouTube site, which is youtube.com/Team Network Video. And you'll be able to watch all the latest there. We're going to put a promotional video. By the way, not only will you be able to download this, and the first time you download it, of course, you'll have to put in your username and password, and then your phone will remember it's you. Those who are not members can still download this app and be able to find members and things like that, but there's going to be some functionality that they won't be able to get to. So I'm very excited about this element. And how it is going to make it so much easier to be mobile and networking all the time. When you run into somebody that you want to invite to a Marty, you can show them the calendar, you can invite them there, and I think this is just going to be a tremendous, tremendous tool to help you get more business, stay in touch with your team members more readily, make it easier to RSVP, and find members by using the directory, etc. So the power of Team Network will soon be in your pocket. Okay, so we're back on the Team Network website now, and I mentioned that there is another new feature on the Team Network website that will help you grow your group. If you have a prospect, someone you meet at an event, or in some way you feel like they're the kind of quality business you think might be good for your group, you can go over here. There's a link now that says invite me, and you click on that link and a simple form will pop up, and you put in their first name, you put in their last name, the name of their business, maybe their city, their phone number, their email address, and maybe you might write in the comments that this is a referral from you, referred by Boots Harris, met him at the Bethesda Chevy Chase Chamber of Commerce. Okay, so that would be your comments, and then you come down here and you pick your team. Now in Boots's case, he might say, well, I want to pick the Lower Montgomery leaders, I want to invite them to my group. So here it is, and you click on that, and then it will go into a database of prospects for the Lower Montgomery leaders. Now he may be talking to somebody and wanting to invite him into Team Network, but the category happens to be closed in his group. Of course, they can still put this in, just pick a different team if he's referring him to the DC Metro team, and you say save, and we build the database up. So, and you are going to get points when you register names. As we went here, simply go to the member area, click into the manager scorecard, and you will see that down here it says submit team members prospects, and every time you submit a prospect, you click it on and you score points every time you put a name in the database. Simple as that. This is actually going to be updated. This says submit 5 team members for 1 point, but we're going to give a point for every name that you put in there. We're really going to emphasize building these databases up to help grow your group. So anyway, that is what I wanted to show you today. The scorecard's online. It's time to get in the game, and they'll put that on here like this. All right, so there you go. Get in the game. This is going to be fun. It's going to be productive. Your team's going to grow. Your team's going to get more business, and you, in fact, will get more business if you get in the game and participate and help your team be successful. Thank you for joining me here on Coffee with Curt this morning. I know it was a little bit long, but it was a special edition. We hope that you are as excited as I am about the future and all the new things we're going to be rolling out. There's still more to tell. I just wanted to not get too carried away here and save some of the good things for next week. And that's when we'll see you again on Coffee with Curt.